So guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. So today I'm going to be showing you a very cool trick, and this trick is also a bit of a lesson as well. So I hope you enjoy. With all that said, let's just jump straight in. So, as I said in the intro portion of this video, this is actually going to be a bit of a lesson as well as a trick. Now the reason being is because I'm going to be teaching you guys how magicians are able to find spectators playing cards under the most impossible of circumstances. So all we need to do to be able to do that is, well, we're going to need a card selected. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through the cards just like this, and you're going to get the opportunity to just call out stop, okay? So we'll just do that again. I'll run through the cards. Whenever you like, just call out stop. Stop there? Perfect. So, I'm not going to stop at the 5 of hearts because obviously it'd be a bit too obvious and easy for me to force that card on you. We'll take the very next one in this case, which is the 10 of hearts here. What we'll do is we'll make that card, we would sign that card, but we don't have a pen. But what we'll do is we'll lose that card into the middle of the pack here, just like that. Perfect. Now at this point, most magicians would do a sneaky move in order to switch the deck, because what we're going to do now is switch the deck. But I'm not going to do it in a sneaky way at all. I'm going to show you exactly how it works for the demonstration purposes. So we'll take the deck and we're just going to place it back into the card box just like that. We snap the fingers and now we have switched the deck for a completely different deck of playing cards. As you can see, it's a red deck. Obviously in a normal performance I wouldn't use a red deck because it would be too obvious, but this is just for demonstration purposes again. Now, the reason we switched the deck in the first place is because this deck is stacked. So I know the position of every playing card in here. And since I know your card was the 10 of hearts, in this case, I know that the 10 of hearts is roughly around about, should be about here. So if we take a look now at the card here, we now have the 10 of hearts. Obviously it isn't your 10 of hearts because it's from a red deck of playing cards. So all we need to do to fix that is we take the 10 of hearts and we place it back into the blue box, turn it around, snap the fingers, and then we have the blue playing card, and it is your 10 of hearts. And that is how you perform. Oh god. I mean, I've just shown you the secret. Actually, it's fine, it's absolutely fine that I've shown you the secret. I'm just going to keep it in because I've actually been trying to record this for quite a while and it's quite easy to jump into the tutorial. I know I've spoiled the trick for you at the very end, but oh well. If you want to know how to perform it, then stick around. I mean, I've given most of it away at this point, but let's just ignore that. If you want to know how to learn it and stick around, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in just a few seconds. So, if you hadn't already guessed, or if I hadn't given it away at the very end by just doing this at the end, I've completely forgot that I actually had a double backer. Forgot I had that there, to be honest, but it doesn't matter. We managed to perform the rest of the trick without any faults, so let's just, let's leave it at that. So to perform this, yes, you're going to need a double backer. You're going to need a red-blue double backer, or you can actually, the card you force, you can just use the red version of it. If you want to, you can still do that. I've not got that down with me at the moment, and I can't be bothered to go and get another 10 of hearts. But if you want to just use the red 10 of hearts, because I'm obviously using a red deck here, and I've taken the red 10 of hearts out to use the blue 10 of hearts and use a blue-red double backer. But instead of using the blue-red double backer, you can just use a red-backed 10 of hearts. You'll see what I mean by that in the explanation. So the way you want to set this trick up is you want to get a red deck of playing cards, and then you want to take out any card you want to force and take the red version of that out, and then you're going to place the blue version of it on top of the deck, just like that. So in this case I've got the blue backed 10 of hearts on top of a red deck, and then I've got a red-blue double backer, and what you're going to want to do with that is you're going to want to place that into the card box, into the empty card box, just like that, with the matching blue back facing upwards out of the box like that. So you've got blue and you've got blue. That's the way to make sure you're doing the trick correctly. Because if you've got the red face siding that way, it's not going to work, okay? You need to make sure you have the same coloured backs visible, okay? That's just if you're performing it inverse with a blue deck and a red 10 of hearts even. So, the basic handling of this performance is you're going to force the 10 of hearts on the spectator. Now the idea is you're going to want to show this blue back a bunch of times just to sell the idea that you are using a blue deck of cards. I didn't do it that much in the performance just because, believe it or not, I'd actually tried to record that video about 5 times before, but I just kept messing it up. And it's so annoying when you keep messing up because you just keep messing up. Anyway, so what you're going to do is you can shuffle the cards, just keeping grip on the bottom card here, which is your 10 of hearts, and then you can just shuffle the rest of the deck. So you're keeping the 10 of hearts on the bottom, keeping your blue back there. So you shuffle the cards and you explain to the spectator what you're going to do. Just keep showing the blue back so you can put the deck into mechanics grip and just show the I don't even know what grip this is. I'm losing my mind. Put it into any grip and just keep showing the blue back, keep flashing it, and then you're going to do a, what's this called? Hindu shuffle, I think. You're going to strip off cards from the top of the pack, holding the deck at the end here between your thumb and your middle finger, and you're just going to slide off cards from the top of the pack ever so occasionally, just flipping over this to show the blue back in a guise of just squaring up the deck, okay? So you keep doing that, you keep stripping off cards, and obviously you're just showing the same blue back every time you flip over, okay? So I've just placed that at the back of the bottom, and now we're going to do the same thing again. You're going to tell the spectator to call out stop this time. So you strip off cards, and then you square, strip off some cards and square, and the spectator will say stop. Let's say they say stop here. You flash the blue back one more time. At this point, what I like to do is a cheeky little lie, and I say I'm not going to say stop, let you stop at the Jack of Spades, because that'd be too easy to force that card upon you. Obviously, that's a complete lie. It would not be easy to force that card upon anyone because that's just come out from the deck, the middle of the deck randomly. Whereas the 10 of hearts, it just comes to the back of the deck. Very easy to force, but you know, it's a nice little lie to throw in there. So you're going to say we landed on the 10 of hearts here. You can flip it on top of the deck one last time just to show the blue back, and then all you're going to do is you're going to double undercut that card to the bottom of the deck. So we're just going to cut once, and then we're going to cut twice. Then we're going to cut 3 times, and now we've got the 10 of hearts back on the bottom of the deck. If you don't know what a double undercut is, it's very simple. What you're going to do is get a break underneath that card, and then keep it with your thumb. And then all you're going to do is just going to cut portions from beneath that break on top of the 10 of hearts. So you're going to cut a portion of cards, and then you cut another portion of cards, and then you're going to cut the last portion of cards below that break, and then just drop it on top, and then you have the 10 of hearts back on the bottom. Obviously that's very simple. You can give it a bit of a shuffle if you wish, but it doesn't really matter. Obviously you don't want to run the risk of flashing the 10 of hearts at the bottom, otherwise the trick's ruined. You don't want to do that. So you now say to the spectator that you're going to switch the decks, and all you need to do at this point is grab the deck like this, or you can grab it like this. I prefer to hold it like this as it looks less suspicious in my opinion, and obviously it runs less risk of you flashing the red back. So you're just going to hold the deck, grip it nice and tight, and then use the deck to hold open the box. You're going to slide this in, and all you're doing is you're going to slide the deck into the box above from this position, I guess. You're going to slide it above here, the double backer. So when you slide it in, the double backer is now on the top of the deck. So now when you snap your fingers, you can literally pull the deck straight out, and it just looks like you've switched a blue deck for a red deck. Now at this point they're just thinking, oh, you switched the top card. But now at this point you're going to need to block push the top few cards. This is what I kept failing at. I failed this about 5 times when recording the performance. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not even that difficult to do, but it's just thinking about it, it makes it more difficult. I mean, I've just flashed a little bit there, but that's not too big a deal, but I was just flashing like that constantly. I think that my problem was I was trying to do this sort of thing. I was trying to do a fan, which works at this point, but closing the fan, you just have to be very careful. I think the fan looks more impressive if you can do it right, but obviously you run more of a risk flashing the blue back, which you don't really want to be doing. Okay, so if you don't want to do the fan and run the risk, you can just spread the spread the top few cards so you're hiding the blue back there. So you block, push, and then spread, and then we show the red backs, and then very carefully square everything back up, and you explain to the spectator now that we switched for a stacked deck of cards. Explain what a stacked deck of cards is, so you know the order of the and positions of every playing card. You know their playing card was the 10 of hearts. Now at this point you're just going to do a false cut. You can do any false cut you like. That just don't make it too complicated. I tend to do this one where you swing cut a portion of cards, and then you swing cut a portion. Actually, no, I don't do that one anymore. So what you do is you swing cut, and then you grip in your left hand, and then with your left finger you're gonna go to swing cut, but instead you're gonna go like this. So now we're in this position. So the middle packet is here, the top packet is here. Wait, this is the middle packet, this is the bottom packet, and this is the top packet. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna use your left thumb here to swivel out this packet. We're gonna use your index finger to swivel this packet on top, and then just drop this back on top. I know that seemed a bit complicated, but you can use any false cut you like. I don't know the name of that false cut either, to be fair. I think it just might be called a swivel cut, but yeah, it looks a bit like this in full speed. It's very simple to do once you've got the hang of it. Okay, so all you're going to need to do once you've done the false cut is a double lift, and that's just going to show the 10 of hearts here. So you just do a double lift to show the 10 of hearts. So you're going to keep a break here so you can do the double lift again in just a second. And obviously you explain to the spectator now at this point that this is a 10 of hearts, but it's not their 10 of hearts because it's from a red deck of playing cards. So at this point, all you need to do is double grip, double flip. You're going to do a double flip here. You're going to turn over the card. You're going to take over the, but instead of, you're going to do something slightly different. I know that was not a complete sentence, but I'm very tired, and hopefully you're able to follow along, because otherwise I might have to do this again. So once you've done the double flip, is that what it's called? I'm forgetting words. You're going to take the card, the two cards here. You're going to turn them over like this, turn the rest of the deck over as well. So you're basically turning the deck over like a book, and you're just going to strip out the 10 of hearts here. So in full speed, it looks like this. So we've got the 10 of hearts. Obviously it's not your 10 of hearts because it's from a red deck of playing cards. All we're going to do is now place it face up into the card box, flip the card box over, snap your fingers, and now it looks like it's turned back to being blue. Now, so you got what you don't want to do is at the end spread the deck and reveal a blue card on the end of the deck. So just be very careful about that. You know. So that is pretty much how you perform the trick. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I know it was a bit scrappy and messy today. I'm just very tired, and yeah. So with all that said, I shall see you in the next one. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, goodbye.